Hello everyone and welcome to the Sweethearts Handcraft podcast. I am your host Anushka and welcome to new viewers and welcome to you who are coming back every time to watch me. Good to see you here again. This is episode 29 and I'm home alone. It's the 4th of July and it's 9:30 p.m. So kind of late. I don't regularly record on this date on this time, but yeah. My nose is itchy. I don't know why, but I haven't done anything with wool today, so I have been running though. Before my husband went to the movies with the girls, we started at the same time in front of the house, and he did 3 laps and I did 2 with couch to 5K. So I'm very proud of myself. It's kind of elevated here, so yeah, I have been good. I'm doing okay with the oh, what is my camera doing there? You go. I have been doing good on running 3 times a week and sometimes a bit more, and then I just go walking and all that. So yes, I'm getting there. Yes, I have been doing some spinning instead of knitting because last Friday, I picked up my husband from the airport in Oslo. That is a 2-hour drive. When we got in the car back home to drive back home, my daughter called and said that our dog has been in pain and that she wanted us to go to the vet. And we said yes. Call them and make an appointment, and then we will go after exactly when we arrive home. We will jump in the car again and then drive to the vet. And the vet is like an hour from here. So I stayed home and my husband and my oldest daughter went to the vet with the dog. And then my youngest daughter called and she was on a tryout for the national basket team in her age, 18. And she was looking very forward to that, but she had 2 weeks before she had a tournament and she got a concussion and she was very dizzy and had a headache and she couldn't cope with it. So, Dad, do you want to pick me up? Well, Peter, my husband, came back from Singapore, so yeah, he had a long drive, you can say, because he drove after the vet with the dog and my oldest. He picked up my youngest in Stockholm, and that is like from Karlstad 3 hours more. So he was home at 1 a.m. Tuesday morning. So yeah, he was very. But I could drive as well, but he said no, I want to. So okay. And so we had the girls at home, and I totally forgot what I wanted to say. But whatever. And because my husband came home from Singapore, he last time he went to Singapore, he brought me some yarn, and I have talked about it in the podcast earlier. I think it was a year ago or something. I can't remember, in November or something. But he brought home to me some cashmere silk from Richmore. There you go. And it's kind of nice because the tag is in English. It's blended cashmere and silk. Both of them are the top grade materials. And then you see everything in Chinese or Japanese. I don't even know what it is, but you can see here it's 50-50. So 50% merino, 50% cashmere. You can see here 25 grams, 105 meters. And then you see here the gauge, 20.5 stitches times 31 rows is 4 inches. And then this is the needle size 5 to 7, but that is Japanese, and the Japanese have other needle sizes than we have. So I finally found the bag. It's not pretty. It's from IKEA. It has a zipper here where I hold the tags, and then in here I have the socks. So I cast it on. It's a yarn socks. And this is a pattern that I had from a book. It's not a sock pattern, but it's just from a pattern book. And I thought it matches the stitches, so I thought it was very pretty for a sock. And I hope my 50 grams will be enough for some ankle socks or something. And if not, I have this brownish, more beige, and I have off-white as well. So I have 100 grams of this, and I have 100 grams of the white ones. And if this is not enough, I will make the heel white and the foot and the cuff brown. And I knit another pair the other way around. So we will see how far, but it's feeling very nice. So I think that will be very, very, very nice socks. Probably too warm for summer, but who knows. Then I ripped out the socks for my youngest daughter in this yarn. It is Järbo yarn from Sweden. Lovely colors. I haven't gone very far because I haven't been able to knit. Oh, that was probably what I wanted to tell you. I cut my finger. Oh, that was the whole story. Because the dog, when he came back from the vet, the dog has arthritis on his spine and on her back legs, and she has to have tablets. And the tablets was said that you should give it with her food, but she doesn't like her food, so they have been struggling. And so I thought I will do it in a candy, a dog candy, and I put in a knife in it, and then I cut my thumb open. So, and it was very sore, and it is still sore, so I can't knit, although the knitting is a bit better now than it was last week. I think I cut my thumb on Sunday or something, or Monday. Something there, but it did hurt, so I couldn't knit. So I haven't done a lot of knitting. Nothing at all, actually. A bit on the socks, the Singapore socks, and I have done a little bit on the weekends on this one, the drops pattern, Irish Dream. So, not a lot of knitting, but the more spinning I did. Yes, I did. Oh, and I finally, the eyes for my daughter's unicorn came in. So, here's the head with the eyes. It doesn't seem like much right now, but it will be. So, that will be a project to end this week as well, hopefully. Saturday, spinning wise, Saturday the Tour de France started, and with the Tour de France, the Tour de Vlies started. And Tour de Vlies is something that is for spinners. You spin every day that they sit on the bike, and not that many hours, because you spin what you can do. You set yourself a goal, and then you go after that. I don't really have a goal, just spin as much as I can, and hopefully knit after that what I have spun. And I had and I wanted to spin on my woolly winder, and Sandy, a friend of mine, an American friend who lives in Sweden, she got me some, she bought for me in the States some extra bobbins for my wool winder. So I have now 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 5 bobbins for my woolly winder. Well, you're gonna need them, really. You're gonna need them. I love my woolly winder because I don't have to change my thread all the time to other hooks. It goes automatically, it winds up automatically, and I love it. It's mindless spinning, and you can hold your pace, and I love it, really love it. But I had something on 2 bobbins, so I had to empty them, and this is what I did. I plied this one, and this doesn't, I think this doesn't count for the Tour de Fleece, but anyways. This is a merino silk blend, and I think that it was 70/30. I have to ask a friend because I lost the tag again. It is 302 meters, 130 grams, 2-ply. So not too bad, I thought. Then I did this one, and I saw a necklace in my local yarn shop with these colors. It is brown, light blue, and orange, and it is kind of thin. Oh, like this. Focus, focus. It's very thin. But the thing is, I didn't split up the braid, so I just spun it. And now I regret it because I now have to end apply it. And I don't want to end apply it from my hand because that is way too much. I think it's 100 grams, and that will be too much to put on my hand. I don't have an end applying tool, so that ain't gonna work as well. Maybe I make one tomorrow and then see what I can do. But I have tried to make a cake from it one time, from another one that I did for a 1-ply, and I wind it up with a ball winder as a cake, and then spin from the inside and the outside, and then make a kind of onion plying, a 2-ply. Didn't work, it was a mess, and it took me forever to just do it. So I don't want to go there. Maybe I make one cake out of this and then put it on the scale and then take the exact amount and split it in half and then do it that way. I don't know. I'm open for any suggestion. If you have a smart, and I don't want to Navajo apply it because that will cut off the meters, and I don't want to do that. So if you have any suggestion for the plying of this bobbin, I'm open for it. Just let me know. I finished just before recording. I finished this 2-ply. It is, where is my tag? I had it, here it is. Yes, here it is. This is Willow Fairy wool, handmade and unique. You can find her on Etsy as Willow Fairy wool. Sorry about that. It is 100% forward, 95 grams, 3.4 ounces, and this is my 2-ply. Yay, very thin. Love it. So I just finished it, so I have to skein it up and to see how many meters or yards it is. So I will let you know. I think you can find it on my Ravelry stash. later on. Maybe I put on a picture, I don't know. I think I'm not going to edit this one. So I have some projects more. This is also from Willow Fairy Wool. Also 100 grams forward. Don't you love those colors? This is spot on. This is exactly how it is. Love it. And maybe I'm going to do the fractal. I'm not a fractal spinner, but maybe some challenges. You can never go wrong with challenges. So, I don't know. I like my braids I like to split up my braids in very tiny pieces because I love to spin in tiny pieces. But maybe I do this a bit different. I don't know. We will see. I will definitely split it in two because it was very nice to have two bobbins and then fly from the same. This one is also from Willow Fairy Wool, but this was only, I think this is only 50 grams. I haven't measured it, weighed it, but I think it is 50 grams or something. And it is BFL Silker, 75 BFL and 30 silk, I think. Yeah. So these are my projects, and I hope to do, I mean, I did this in, if I can sit all day, I can do it in 2 days. So thing like this. I'm not a very fast spinner. I just like to have my own rhythm and to find my rhythm that I'm comfortable with and just the feel of it. I'm not a like technical spinner. I just see what I like and then I go on with it. If I want to have it thicker, I spin it thicker. If I want it thinner, I spin it thinner. So I'm not really a I just go with the flow person. That's what I am. So if I like it what I'm doing, I continue. If I don't like it, I do something else. That's what I do. And it actually it doesn't matter if you spin it fractal or not, or if you do it like your own way. It will always be beautiful because you have spun it yourself. You have bought it because you like the colors. You know, it's always good. So don't be afraid to spin, and you can always apply it with something else as well. If you are not satisfied with what you have, you can always change everything, and that's the beauty of it. I love spinning, I really do. So yes, that's what I have been doing last week. Not that much, spinning wise, a lot. Because I couldn't knit because of my thumb. It was sore and it hurts. And it's a bit better now because if I put pressure on my thumb, it still hurts a bit, but it's not that bad anymore. So I probably will do some knitting tonight. I will be on, I will put this on Blip because I am being cut off the 14th. So I will be able to put on Blip 2 or 3 episodes. I will put on the last one from last week, and you can find me now with my videos, with my podcast on Sweet Dutch Handcrafts, sweetdutchhandcrafts.blogspot.com. You can find me on Vimeo, Sweet Dutch Handcraft, on YouTube, Sweet Dutch Handcraft, and you can find me on Ravelry as Sweet Dutch. I will always post a link on the group there. So, yeah. So you are all very welcome. Check me out on the group, and I hope to see and hear more of you. Hope you have a great week, and see you next week. Bye bye.